York Yankees. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. At the plate, Jose Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Line to the right side. Judge will take care of this one, and Reyes is retired to open up the ball game.
Second baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1 to count. One out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Drury fields it cleanly. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
You know, T-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. A little bouncer. Weak chopper up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Once again a 3-2. There's ball four. Two men on, two out, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Two men are on with two men out. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The runner in scoring position with none out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle to Cabrera for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not as this stays up in the air long. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
So striding in, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Liner toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More baseball on MLB Network right after. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Aaron Hicks.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lagares is under it. He's got it one away. Stepping into the box, Brendan Drury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brendan Drury goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Coming in is Lagares, and that ends the inning. One left for the inning. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next up from New York, Asdrubal Cabrera. With a swinging bunt up the line. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to the right side. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit. As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Cespedes is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He drew a walk his first time up.
Right fielder, Aaron.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A ball and a strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with one down. Popped him up. Garno has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave. Settling in now, Todd Frazier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Count still full, 3-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. From the stretch, bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. At the plate, Juan Lagares hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Frazier stands at third with one gone in the inning. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Jose Reyes would be next. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Flares this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flagged. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out.
The batter, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And this is taken outside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Cabrera, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another try at 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard up the middle. Gregorius has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no run. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Don gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. It was a walk in his last trip. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge ranging back at the track. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Two upper 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Striding in, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point.
Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A ball and a strike now. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw won't get him. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To his left, Wade. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Brandon Drury. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 1 out. Ready once again, Tyler Wade. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Cabrera, great stop. It's there. He got him. Step in. Brett Gardner is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Jacoby Ellsbury will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jacoby Ellsbury will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's a strike. Set to deliver pitch number 120. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Chopped weakly to the left. Drury loves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Todd Frazier waits on deck. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Stepping up to the plate, Todd Frazier. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
The count now at 2-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Gavin Cecchini will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Tommy Kingley gets the call as he'll
Pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy.
Runners are at first and second with one away. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 fastballs in for a strike. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jose Reyes, and their runners at the corners now. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brendan Nimmo will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Gavin Cicchini is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Nimmo is there, 1 away.
First base.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High pop-up. Cabrera moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Ronald Torreyes will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. To second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
How about it? Right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped him up. Wade ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now. Cespedes on second. Nimmo at first, 2 out in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. Ellsbury on the move, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Jerry Familia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I don't care how you find your way on the 9th inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the bloop looking for the blast.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hit to short. To Cabrera for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Into the box, Brendan Drury. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly.